Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full calendar spread for my first and second paycheck of January 2021. If you would like to, go ahead and plan along with me. So for anybody wondering, this is a calendar that I got from Target. It's by the brand Blue Sky. I normally really like their products, and this is something that's really simple, pretty cute. So if you're thinking about getting it, I think it was only $10. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our planning. So as you can see, again, this is a pretty simple spread from the calendar that I purchased, and I like it a lot because it's pretty thin for a calendar, as you can see. So I really like that, just because it's something very simple that I can use for my monthly spreads and to help keep me on track. So for the first expense that we have for the month of January, it's going to be car insurance. And again, this is for 2 cars. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little dot here. No, it's pretty neutral, and I'm sure you guys can't pick it up on camera, but I really like using these markers because it just makes your spread look cuter. Next expense that we have is phone bill, and that's due on the 5th of every month. And the next bill that we have due is on the 7th for when and if my significant other needs assistance with his Capital One. So this isn't a guarantee for this paycheck, but I put it here just as an in case. I really hope that you guys can see this on camera. I'm working at such a very weird angle today. I have a new tripod that I'm trying out, and because it was so cheap on Amazon, I think it was like $25, I'm just working with what I can here. Okay. And the next expense that we have is on the 8th, which is Hulu. Again, somewhere down the line, I'm probably going to change this up because I would like to get the package for Disney Plus, and that includes Hulu, Disney Plus, and ESPN. That is going to be for like $13 if you choose the bundle, so that's definitely something I'm going to be looking forward to. The next expense that I'm showing is on the 13th, and that's going to be for my Capital One. Capital One. And unfortunately, I've had to use it a couple of times in the last couple of weeks, so I have to work off that balance. And the next expense that we have here is for my car note on the 14th. And the next expense that I have is for the 16th for my life insurance. And really, these days vary. Sometimes they take it out a day earlier or a day later. It really just depends. But the point is to be prepared no matter what. And the next expense is going to be Disney Plus, and this one is going to be on the 20th. The next expense that we have here is for my student loans. That is coming out on the 23rd, which is Saturday, and I'll put it right up top here. As you can see, my expenses are pretty spread out throughout the month, and I'm not mad at it at all. Do you guys normally try to get your bills taken out all on the same day, or the first couple of days you get paid, or do you have it spread throughout the month as well? A lot of people do it differently. I used to do it on the same day, but for some reason it wasn't working out for me, so I just had it spread throughout the day, or throughout the month rather. So, what works for you? So in saying that, I actually noticed that I have 2 bills that are due on the 25th of each month, and the first one is my First Premier credit card. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the cars driving in the background. I really want to invest in a microphone for my camera, just so that it can really pick up my voice and not everything around. That would be nice. So again, the 25th is the First Premier credit card, and then also on the 25th is Spectrum Internet. For anybody wondering, I use these Tombow markers. I really like using these for all sorts of things, whether it be for calligraphy or just coloring. I really enjoy these markers for any use, so that's what I'm using today if you're wondering. So the last expense of the month is going to be, well, for this anyway, is going to be my Spotify. And that's going to be on the 26th. Alright, so this is all of the expenses that I have on a month-to-month basis. That's more consistent. With that being said, I wanted to add a couple of other things to this that aren't consistent, but I still need to add to my expense list that I talked about last week in my previous video. And that is going to be the medical bills that I am going to pay off. The medical bills are currently at, I want to say it's $2,918 right now. And I have looked at that and figured that I will be able to pay off my medical bills, I want to say by mid-February, and if not mid-February, then possibly the beginning of March. I promise I have it figured out, I just can't remember off the top of my head right now. Okay, so my first big payment of 2021 towards my medical bills is going to be on the 5th. And then the second one will be on the 20th. These are the days that I get paid, the 5th and the 20th of each month. So even though I have it listed here that I get paid the 5th and the 20th of each month, I typically do get paid 1 to 3 days prior to the 5th and the 20th because I have a credit union. And I do keep it on the 5th and 20th just because it's the standard general day that I want to keep it for every month, so I don't have to continuously move it around. So for January, I do know that my pay date is going to be the 4th. I wish it were on Friday because I just wish it were. Who wouldn't want to get paid earlier? And then for the second paycheck of January, I will probably get paid the 18th. And if not the 18th, then the 20th. Alright everyone, that was the end of my January 2021 plan with me for first and second paycheck. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Hit the bell, subscribe, and leave a like so that I know that you like this video. I will see you guys next week when I do my first cash envelope stuffing. I am so excited for that. If you guys want to follow me on my Instagram, it's at sarah.budgets, and I'll have it listed down below in the description box. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye.